here on the Tarot Insight channel. Let's see what messages are coming in. Let me warn you guys, this is not going to be sugar coated, okay? So if that's what you're looking for, you need to look somewhere else. I already know there's some serious messages coming in here today. I feel the mood. You know what I mean? So let's see what's coming in. What's coming in? What's coming in? What's coming in? With the Urim and Thummim cards and Solomon Seals cards. So there's an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini person, or this is a person who hasn't gotten much sleep at some point. You know, it's either or. Now, I feel like this person is complaining about something, or they have complained about something. They feel like their home could have been happier for some reason. They feel like someone bothered them and really reneged on their happiness, the happiness they should have for themselves. Zen, unbothering type of energy there. So what's coming in is they're trying to be this leader, and they feel like everything should go a certain way. And so they're upset because they feel like someone was causing problems, causing noise, or whatever it was that was bothering them. And the thing is that while they're trying to be a leader, while they're thinking they are feeling everybody, knowing everything that's going on, this other person, okay, they had a vision to be happy constantly. They were working on their happiness too. However, they had like someone come into their this is their dwelling place or their place of work, and this other person was making noise that was bothering this other person. So this person is irritated about it, the fact that there was this noise and aggravation coming in. But it just so happened that every time they were hearing these things bothering them, whatever it was, if it was someone littering or whatever it was because this person was having this vision to have this happy home, inviting their family into their home, and their family was making this noise and upsetting them. Okay. Also, the Fool is coming in here. So with the Fool, someone was wet behind the ears with something that was going on. Let's see what the clarification is for this person who was wet behind the ears. Okay, so there's a tower. So they didn't know what they were doing. They didn't have a lot of experience, and things fell down around them. And they're blaming themselves now. Of course, yes, that happens when you are about to learn something. And now you're too upset to pick up the pieces. You're too upset to do something. And this other person is around you and they want you to do it. And you're not doing it, but they're still going to do it. So this could have something to do with you actually picking up the pieces of something that crumbled, or you left, you kind of vacated mentally, physically, spiritually, either or. And this other person wants someone in their life. You know, they want company, and you're not there. You vacated the premises, either again mentally or spiritually, physically, and they're still going to do it. They still are going to find someone, even though you're not in the right frame of mind. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're still gonna do it because that's what they want. You know, it's like a baby. They want their diapers changed. They want the temperature just right. They want to be next to their parents or their mom or whoever, either or parent, whatever they want. That's what they want, and that's what they're focused on. And they can't help it. It's like breathing. They need it. They're not in this environment that's meeting their needs all the time, and they're complaining, but that complaining is about to end because if you're not there for them, they are going to go for it. They are going somewhere else for it. Okay. With the tower coming in here. Hi. You want to know who's coming in for love? And did your Capricorn female do something she's afraid of the truth coming out? Okay. So let's look at both of these. Who's coming in for love for you? For love for you, it's a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Did this other person, this female, do something that they are afraid of the truth coming out? Yes. What I'm seeing here is that this person wanted complete happiness, complete luxury, anything that they didn't understand. They didn't put much thought into it. They didn't care who they were going to hurt. If something went wrong, they moved on. They didn't give second chances. They didn't stay true to their religious beliefs that they were brought up with. Once things were going well, you know what I mean? Like if someone stole their bird, they were ready to steal this other person's bird. Okay. Something was going on to where if other people didn't feel like something was right, but they felt like it was luxury and made them feel good, they went with it. They weren't ashamed of that. They're ashamed of the results of it. Like if the bird missed its home and flew away and escaped, that's what they're ashamed of. They're ashamed of the results. They're ashamed of how they felt afterwards because they didn't stay true to how they were brought up, how they were feeling, or the results of trusting other people who they felt like were decent individuals, who they felt sorry for, and they were not decent at all. Okay. And that's very emotional. I feel that energy coming in with that one. Okay. That's what I feel. You know, feeling sorry for someone else who says they care and then they act ass. That's what happened there. When you know you could have just been understanding to someone else, plain and simple. The person you were with who already had that bird and it was theirs. Point blank. All right. So what's coming in here is someone has a lot of pain here. They were feeling pity towards this person with pain. Oh, it's like they didn't know. They didn't know, but they knew they had pain. They weren't for sure everything was going on, you know, with this pain. Okay. And so this person caused this other person pain. And what's happening is they feel like since they were in pain, since they weren't getting things their way, they were already coming out of a bad relationship and they entered a relationship and they were taking out their pain on this new person. This other person caused them pain and they were causing pain. Okay, they were like, okay, women are all the same. And I feel like it was a man and he was like, women are all the same. There's pain here. So they caused pain to another woman. They grouped them the same. It's kind of like grouping, you know, people who are the same age, ageism, or people who are the same race, racism. That's how they were doing. They were grouping people together. And so when it didn't work out with this person, they told this other person, this is what this person wants. This person wants a relationship. So you holler at them. They want to get married. You holler at them. So believe that and do that. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to be tied down because what you need like maybe this person needed like citizenship or something. So they're like, oh yeah, talk to this person. They'll marry you because they want a relationship. They down because they're Christian and they feel like marriage is right, is the key. And so yeah, go ahead and talk to them. They give you what you want. Then you have your citizenship. Use them. So that's what someone said. Hey, don't believe it. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They just want their citizenship. You know what I mean? But they know they messing with how you are deep down inside your beliefs. You know what I mean? They don't feel like it's going to come out. Someone's very emotional. And if you don't explain why ever you did what you did, this person is going to take off. They're going to be gone. If you don't explain it, you know, it may not have been wrong. It may have been how you were feeling. You know what I mean? Ignoring it is not going to help. If you don't explain what's making this person emotional, you may not even know what's making this person emotional. Whatever you've done, if you've done like 5 different things, think about all those things. You may want to check out all those things, run them all by them, all 5 things, because they want to know why you did what you did. If you could explain it, they could understand it and they won't leave. But this is someone who you want, and they are going to leave if you don't explain what the problem was, what you were doing, what your intent was. If you don't do it, If you don't explain how you know somebody, how they know you, something you need to explain. If you don't, they off. They already got it mapped out. Ooh, and someone had a bad plan. Ooh, and they are not gonna wait for you to make a move, to give them any clarity. This person with this bad plan, they're on the move because they have a bad plan, period. They're starting to realize that. They're not gonna back down. They're not gonna wait for you to give them what they want. Whatever it is, they're trying to get this from somewhere else. Nada, they're not waiting for nothing. That's what's going on. Somebody got this going on. Let's see if any clarity comes in with whatever it is. Okay, it's likely a Capricorn and a Leo Sagittarius series. All right, there's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini who does not think that this Virgo is fine enough. They don't think you're fine enough. So if you get them, if you sway them into a relationship, they don't care. They do not think you are. They don't think you're fine enough. They're not feeling you. They're going to definitely look the other way and end up hollering at somebody else. Even if you do what you're trying to do and put that spell on them, they eventually are going to see this other person and they're going to be attracted to this person. Don't do it. That's what's coming in. There's also someone who wants the tower for someone, and so they've threatened them. You want the tower for this person. Why? Someone wants the tower for someone else. They want everything to crumble around them. And it's because they're loyal to someone. And this person has had some type of altercation or issue with this person. This person is not on the right side of this issue. However, this person, just to show their loyalty, is causing problems, has threatened someone else. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to have some pain coming in. This is some pain that is coming in because of this loyalty. So if you suffer, when you suffer in this pain, understand it's all about your loyalty. Take it like a champ, because that's what you're doing. You're threatening someone else. Someone is threatening someone else, and now they're going to be in pain because this is karmic. This other person didn't do nothing to you. If you're on the receiving end, trust and believe they fixing to be in pain. You may have to hire a PI to find out. Or you could just listen to me. They about to be in some serious pain. Somebody's luck is about to change. Something's still going to work out for you. You've been in denial of something. I don't know. This is like something that changes, like temperature. It's the 411. There's going to be a change, but you're going to know that spirit exists, because this is something you are going to have to. You're going through this so you can learn something having to do with spirit. Someone's being very generous. They're in your life for the purposes of karmic payback, even though they're generous. They're full of all this generosity. And you have this karmic payback, not because you're just this awful person. It's because you had some vindictiveness. And the person who did you wrong, they actually did do you wrong, but you were vindictive. And the divine was going to pay them back anyway. So now you have this karmic energy on you. Because the divine was going to pay them back anyway. And that's the news coming in. Baby. Believe that. believe it or not, karmics. Someone has manifested something having to do with someone who they were feeling real guilty over a lot of stuff. Let's see what they were feeling guilty over. They were feeling guilty over something, but something going on with this person, business or love, this other person has manifested this person into their life, and they're going through this phase of feeling guilty. So tradition is coming in as being something that's going to be affected because of this. So maybe they were feeling guilty over traditions. Okay, so something needs to stop. There's this tradition that needs to be tapered off. And yeah, it's going to take some hanging in there if you're going to hang with this person as they try to let go of something that they've been doing for a while. That's bringing on some bad vibes. Also, there's someone who is very ambitious. Yeah, very, very ambitious. But this is not enough for this other person. You are viewing yourself as, I'm the bomb because I'm very ambitious, and you're with this person, but it's not enough for them. So they're going to be moving on. You have been taking the wheel and doing a lot of things, and it's hurting their ego. So if you're not willing to back out of that, which is, you shouldn't have to be backing out of, taking charge, doing things in a way, is going to be positive. You are going to be able to pay your bills. This other person thinks they're the bomb, and they're viewing you more as competition than as someone who is in love with them. It's not working. Someone has a new vision, and you look really nice. You're very handsome or very pretty, but it's not enough because this person wants money. They're on their way out the door. So don't ask yourself why they left. They are money hungry. There's also someone who, you guys are very romantic. You have it all. But there's judgment coming upon you because although you have it all, you have been a bit selfish. Someone has been selfish, even though they have it all. They have looks, they have cash, but they're selfish. And this other person is planning to bounce out. They're planning on being out because they can't stand the selfishness and they don't think it's going to change. Well, they say you lose some, you win some. So if you lose this one, if you can't get it together, maybe on the next one. Maybe. Someone has cash. Someone is open to doing things any kind of way, very open-minded, and you have cash, and you make things happen. And this other person is trying to leave because they want someone more attractive. So that's what's going on with this. Or they want someone else wants someone more religious. This other person is doing things in a whole different way. I don't know. They either don't believe in the same energy or they believe in an energy that is totally the opposite. And this person is trying to leave because of it. Also, someone is seeking strength. They can't find it in the person they're with. They are seeking strength somewhere else. There's also someone who you're very closed off. So your person is trying to leave. They want their wish to come true with someone who is not going to close them out and leave them out of fine details. They're trying to figure some things out. They feel like, you've been dealing with this person, dealing with that person. You know this, you know that. You've done this, you've done that. what are your feelings on the inside? What is the deal with that? They can't understand you. So they're trying to be out. And if you guys are married, I'm getting there is a possible marriage. This marriage could very likely end. It's coming in with the death card here. Yeah, because this person is feeling like, oh, what's going on is more competition is coming in. It's like a devious type of energy because this person was doing what they felt like was in line with what was right for them. Now here comes the deviation from that. Here comes all this temptation because it's coming from this evil force, not wanting them to, do what they feel is right according to their conscience. So now the things that were unavailable to them are coming through thanks to them doing right. See, if they would have just kept doing wrong, they would have been on that same pathway. But see, because the temptation is coming in to try to set them off balance from doing something that they feel like is in line with their consciousness, now they're being tested in this way for something that they really want. Something that they've thought about, although they may not have really dealt with the inner desires that they were experiencing. Someone who is going to appreciate the things that they do for them, the money that they spend on them, someone who's going to be real with them. That's what's coming in here. And things are getting better. Things are getting better. Who are things getting better for? Things have been really rocky for some of you guys. And you've been wondering when things are going to get better. They're getting better now. For someone who has had some difficulties at work, for someone who has had some difficulties coming in with a lot of conflict as well, things are going to be getting better for you now. You're not going to have to wait for things to get better for later. Isn't that good news? I think it's great news. You say you're not in contact with someone and they were with someone younger. Let's draw some cards at least. I'll try to figure out what they got going on with this person who they know was some kind of way. Okay, so they're doing better with their craft. So if this person is into the porn industry or whatever, they're doing better. They're not going to, they're going to check ages much better now. And then there's some squabbling, some arguing going on about whatever happened with whoever this person is, who you're saying was underage. The current here in the box. Yeah, there's some intense argument over whoever this person was who you're talking about. It's coming in with that arguing. This is the arguing here. And this is the person saying, hey, there's confidence here. So, if this person was younger, they're confident that they can take care of the person. Maybe the person's older now, or maybe the person who they were with was younger, but now they're older and now this other person is older and they can take care of them. So there's confidence in this for some reason. Total confidence in what was going on. Total confidence. Total confidence. And someone is walking away. Maybe they're walking away from a lifestyle of doing things that are not congruent with the laws of the land wherever they stay. So this person is walking away from whatever this is that you're talking about, because this shows that someone just took off. And this person is actually having someone else to feel like they have been disregarded or whatever. So they feel disregarded. But there is hope coming in. There are some relationships on the rocks with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. However, there's hope for you guys. You guys are not going to be breaking up, even though one of you thought that you would. There's also an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You guys are not going to be breaking up. There's a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And one of you guys has been thinking that all hope was lost. Things haven't been going according to your plan or accordingly or to either of you guys' plans. Let's see why that is. Why have things not been going to plan? Because someone has been led astray in some way, or someone has said, you know what, I'm down for whatever. It could be one of you guys, it could be someone else, and yeah, I'll try whatever I can do to make sure they stay apart, that they never come together, or that they don't, get too cozy with one another. And the person who did that is going through some emotional upheaval. They can't, really deal with what they're going through mentally. So definitely they can't continue to do all this extra stuff they're doing. It's like they're losing their mind. Also, there's this relationship that two people have been in, and one of them is acting like they're going off the deep end. They're doing stuff they never did. I feel like they're getting fed up with the way society is viewing them and others. And so, yeah, they're doing this horrible stuff coming in here. They're just really reacting off their own emotions, and they're doing some nasty stuff. Like they're doing stuff people never really saw coming because they viewed them as a nice person, and they felt like they were being viewed as a pushover. But they were just in control of what they had going on, and love is pushing them over the edge. They love their family, or they love someone who they have their eye on so much that really all bets are off. They're not bound to act in any particular way because love has them to the point where, they'll probably, risk it all here. And people don't even want to talk about it because they can feel how powerful it is. Whatever's going on, it's like a hush-hush thing because they feel like, oh, is this person losing their mind? Like, what's going on with this person? And yeah, they're just tempted to really show out because they've been through so much. I feel like that's what's coming in. So they're showing, they're ready to show their love in another way than they have previously. Yeah, they're taking control. That's what's going on. They're taking full control of the scenario, and they're not really going to worry about a whole bunch of extra stuff going on. All right. Peace out.